let's get to work. Today we are doing S rank Survey Xylem. This mission, pretty easy. Just be quick. You're gonna be looking for these red flashing beacons. Assault boost in between them. You'll get some enemies spawn up here. For the most part, just ignore these guys. The ones that you really need to be worried about are the ones that fly around and have they do melee attacks. And they don't look like they would be able to do that, but that's what they do. They have basically laser blades on them, and it's they can do an annoying at these guys. They can do an annoying amount of damage quickly. The little helicopter guys, they like to kamikaze you. That's really the only reason they're a big threat. It's because kamikaze enemies in this game cause stagger. One thing that I will say, don't be like me and pulling both triggers on the shotguns at the same time. It makes a little bit more sense to offset them. So if your first one misses, the second one has a better chance of hitting. Here there will be 2 or 3 of these guys set up, sniping. Just go right or left. I tend to go right. And flank them and destroy. These guys are annoyingly maneuverable as well. Alright, got him out of the way. Really, that's the biggest reason why I didn't care to S rank this mission, is because these dudes, they can ruin your run. If you miss one, or if one catches you off guard, they can ruin your run pretty easily. Here I'm going to pop my pulse armor, because as soon as you scan this, you're going to be ambushed. I went past them here, but you do end up killing them. You have to progress in the mission. I think there's 3 of them that jump you. And these guys have the electric flails that can also do a good amount of damage and also stun you or stagger. Another thing I like to do in this mission, since the sight lines are pretty cluttered with all the buildings, is I'll scan just so I can see guys through buildings and get the jump on them. You guys are kind of tough too. I'm going to fly straight to the next point. Hit a little boundary here, no big deal, it'll go away shortly. This is the last fog machine. Here in this mission, for your OS upgrades, pulse armor and the scan, or I keep saying scan, the assess or access. It wouldn't be a bad idea to have the access points, just because the fog machines, and then also in this section, you can have you can access allies if you needed assistance. If I go by one, I typically tend to use them because it's a quick activation time. You do also have to watch out for these snipers. And they'll be set up around the map to basically try to hit you from most angles. I think there's probably 4. So I was over here, so I'm going to go ahead and access this guy. Same for this one. Got lucky with the dodge. It's not a bad idea to hit all the snipers prior to fighting the helicopter. Matter of fact, I would actually prefer to do it that way, so you can just focus solely on the helicopter. You don't have to worry about getting hit in the air or saving enough energy to boost dodge. You can knock the snipers out in a quick manner. That's probably the way to do it. Basically, this boss is just to show you, like, look how far you've come and look at all the better gear you've unlocked. You know, from the first boss. I think I like the alternate version of this mission better. which I'm not going to spoil, but it's a good one. I like it.
Left right hand ammunition active, 30%.
That's pretty much it. I mean, now it's just got to wrap up the LCs, and that's the S rank. The time on this seems to be pretty lenient. I feel like this wasn't the cleanest or quickest run, but it's still lenient enough to get me the S rank. That's kind of the hard part of also doing these, is understanding where the game is lenient. I remember it being like that in the older ones as well, where you can do really good on one mission and get an A rank, and then do the same, like, you know, equally the performance on the next mission and get an S rank. And you can definitely tell it's like that in this game as well. So that's it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, hit me with questions or comments if you have any. Have a great day.